I will not risk having translation done by Luis because he's not repeating what we say actually. But it's actually been very fun for me. I am in the middle of a big project. I should not be here, but I really want to be here because I think it's been very pleasant. And I remember also the best days of my life when I was sitting, and we were all much younger, sitting on those chairs. So life has changed. Anyway, a little bit about me. I'm the CEO of Claranet in Portugal. I'm also the CEO of Claranet in Brazil. Claranet is in 11 countries, and I'm running countries. So my life has been living in Portugal, living in Brazil for some time now. We have 1,000 people in Portugal, 300 people in Brazil, so it's quite a relevant company already. But it all started back then in '95 when I started the company, and we were 5 people, all university students. And I was not in Portugal, I was in France, where I decided to have my degree. So innovation is what led us to make the company. So we had an idea and we started the company. So innovation is something I think about, or is close to me, is at the core of what I have been doing all my life. I have a engineering background. So when I read the cover of the book and I look at this methodology, and I think, innovation is really important. In reality, my day-to-day is decision-making and problem-solving. And I've been geared as an engineer to solve whatever the problem is. I want to find a solution and solve the problem. So I think this methodology applies the way my brain functions, and actually is what we all want to do in our lives and in our companies. And being a very broad methodology, and I think something about design thinking. Design thinking is more about the VCW that we've used, as Luis said, in Claranet. Also, to put some filters, helps us take decisions and helps us solve problems, and is broader and more participative because it involves multiple stakeholders. So in a way, I think it should be much more used than it is. Luis has been almost dedicating his life to VCW, and when he thinks about it, and we were 12 years old, 13 years old, or something like that, and then we followed different routes, and then we met again later. And I think VCW also was created because he realized that he had to take decisions at some points in his life, and the way he thought about it, and then the method matured over time and came to this. So I think it's a very complete, broad methodology, solve problems, and that's what we want to do. If I can make any suggestion for the future, because this is an ongoing work, and again, being an engineer, that's strange that I speak about these things. Cultural biases, emotions, maybe something we can bring into the mix, because that also plays a role. She's
expert on that.
That also plays a role in how we take decisions, and people get attached to ideas, and different people think different ways. So that's something that I think is also very, very important. So I know a few faces in the audience. I'm not running to Brazil. I'm going to Brazil next week, actually. But I think this will be a few good days for you to learn something that I believe will make an impact in your business and personal lives. So that's all I have to say. Do you want me to say something in Portuguese, or?
I don't know. Do you prefer a translator or?
Je peux aussi parler en français il y en a certains qui sont français, j'imagine.
We have friends here also.
Só para quem não entende inglês, e muito rapidamente. Sou engenheiro, criei a minha empresa há 30 anos atrás e, portanto, a inovação sempre foi algo que me foi muito próximo. Conheço o Luís desde que temos 12 anos, andávamos na escola juntos, as nossas vidas separaram-se e depois tomaram caminhos diferentes e vamos nos reencontrando ao longo do tempo, mas de uma forma geral a importância do VCW, que foi uma metodologia que já aplicamos na nossa empresa, nos permite gerar ideias de uma forma participativa e muito inteligente, como também se preocupa com o seguinte, criar os filtros para que essas ideias possam ser testadas, ajudar-nos a tomar decisões, ajudar-nos a resolver problemas, que no fim é aquilo que, no fundo, nos faz avançar as empresas e por isso acho bastante importante. Tem uma dica, que não sei se, enfim, provavelmente já está a ser endereçado, mas de qualquer forma a dica. Os aspectos culturais e emocionais também têm um papel nestas metodologias, portanto, a forma como as pessoas agarram às ideias e como interpretam algumas informações, obviamente também depende das nossas emoções e do nosso contexto cultural e, portanto, é uma metodologia sempre em evolução, a que o Filipe dedicou quase 30 anos da sua vida, mas que é de facto muito consistente e tem resultados muito práticos. Portanto, espero que gostem dos próximos dias.
Obrigado, António.